morning, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and I'm here with my husband, Noel, who's behind the scenes working our cameras. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it on this great Wednesday morning. So let's start off with some vintage clothespins here. Those are your typical rusty, crusty, primitive type vintage clothespins tied with a little ribbon. We're going to go ahead and run those. Let's see here. Well, I'm missing something. Here we go. And those are up and going. And as usual, I forgot to put my show notes in, so I'm going to post those right now. There is a coupon code in the show notes. And the bin is full. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'm always happy to show you. And I do like to take offers. All right, up next, we have some ephemera here. And this would just kind of be a random pull of, 5 pages of this ephemera we have. We have all kinds of old music sheets here, some really cool ones. So we have like the Tennessee Waltz and George Long, I don't even know who that was. Just all kinds of different music sheets here, all from probably 50s, 60s. So we have some really neat music sheets, great for your junk journals or your scrapbooks. Go ahead and get that running, and it would just be a random pull of 5 of those. Thanks for looking at that. Today is our Dollar Starts for Everything Wednesday. I do like to do that on every Wednesday show. We started that a few weeks ago. Been having fun doing that. And up next we have this adorable couple going on here. We have the little boy and little girl chickies. They are in perfect shape. They're like a ceramic, perfect shape. No chips or cracks on either one of them. They're just so cute. Probably perfect for Easter time, so we can get started a little bit early. Give us a break from some of the Christmas, but I do have some of that too. They are up and going. Welcome in if you're just joining. Thank you for looking at those. We have a couple of these hearts. I actually have 2 sets of these, and at one point they were pretty popular. They are the little ceramic hearts, so it's a set of 2 of them, and these are the ones that you can hang on the wall or kind of put in with something to display, maybe in a vignette or something. And they are up and going. Thanks for looking at that. Look at this guy. This is so adorable. That's a little ceramic lamb that somebody has turned into a pincushion. I think at one point it may have been a planter. I don't think it's always been a pincushion, but it is just perfect for a pincushion. It is so cute. No chips or cracks. Very vintagey looking. Up and going. Next we have a various assortment of utensils here I'll run through, which is great for this time of year. So we have a cheese or butter slicer. It does say something. I'm trying to see what it says on there. I cannot read it except for the part that says stainless steel. So it is a nice cheese or butter slicer in great condition. That is up and going. Thanks for your bid. CLM Farm, thank you so much. Next up we have a really beautiful crystal candy dish. There is a call out on it, but I'm going to show you this way first. So this is really pretty, gorgeous 3-footed triangular candy dish. It has this frosted birds on there, which I just think are so pretty, and a neat little knob at the top. Now there is a call out on it on the bowl. Let's see if I can find it. Right here on the back side, there is a chip right there. So you can't really see it a whole lot, but it is there. But if you put it in the back, nobody would ever know. And for $1, you can't beat that. So that is up and running. Thanks for looking at that. I have another little glass item today, which is a little glass, it's like a mini canister. It's a jar, but to me it looks like one of those glass canisters, just in a very, very small size. I did notice it's missing its little rubber, it's not a stopper, but the little rubber piece that goes on the lid. So it's a nice little canister, you can put anything in there. I think there's supposed to be like a little rubber thingy on there. It does not have one, but the lid fits on there just perfect. No chips or cracks. Thank you for looking at that. This is just beautiful. Who doesn't need a margarita glass in their life, right? And look at this one. This one's straight from Mexico. Let me get it pinned. Beautiful fish design on there. You can see here it has this gorgeous fish design. Hand painted. It is from Mexico. Just beautiful. Doesn't have to be used as a margarita glass. You can put some candies in there. Use it as a soap dish. Thank you for your bid. Mark Ogre. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
We have a pretty little sun catcher. This isn't a big one, but this is a nice little one to hang up in a window somewhere. A little hummingbird sun catcher. It is in perfect condition. Now, let's see, I'm going to have to lay it down in order to get this going. And that is glass in there, it's not plastic. Thanks for looking. Oh, okay. Neat. Sandy and Marco. This is going to roll all over. Okay. Up next we have a maraca. This is an authentic Mexican maraca. It does show lots of wear on there. You can see that handle shows some wear and the top, but it is still beautiful. It's a nice blue color, and you can still hear it, still works. A fun piece. Hopefully I can bring some more of those back soon. We're going to Mexico in a few weeks. And kind of along those same lines, we have a set of salt and pepper shakers. I think these were souvenir pieces at one time, but if you're a collector of salt and pepper shakers, these are kind of fun. So these are in great condition. They say Santiago on them. Little flat piece on the bottom so they stand up, and you can see it has the holes for the S there for your salt, and Oh, it says S there too. I guess there are 2 salts, but you can put pepper in one. Didn't notice that until just now. Interesting. And they are up and going. Thank you for looking at that. We have coming up next a set of, oh, dropping them, 6 napkin ring holders. Perfect for your fancy holiday dinners. These would be great for Christmas, Thanksgiving, or even into spring because they look like flowers. But they are like a straw or like a baskety feel, and they're just little napkin ring holders. You get 6 of them. They're all in great shape. Thanks for looking at those. Next is a really neat little set. It's a nut set, and it comes in its original box. As you can see, the box is falling apart. It is quite vintage. And you get the nutcracker, so you get the silver, probably plated. I doubt it's real silver, maybe stainless. So you get the silver nutcracker. It says something on the top, but I cannot read it. And then you get 6 of the little nut pick thingies. Don't know the proper term for them. In the original box. Those are up and going. Thanks for looking at those. All right, up next I have a Pier 1 discontinued teapot. At one point I had like 4 cups that matched this, and those got sold separately. Somebody was just interested in the cups, so I'm left with this teapot. I love it because it's square, has this great, like, it's not drip glaze, but kind of like that pattern look to it. Hey, good morning, Mimis. How are you today? So we have this just a gorgeous teapot. I think this would make a great planter too. If you're not looking for a teapot, but you may be a planter. It is like a ceramic. Now there is a call out. Somebody has repaired this lid. You can see the crack going along, so it looks like it's been repaired, but they did a really great job. It kind of blends in there, but I am going to make sure I mention that. And that is up and running. You guys, please be sure to bookmark, thank you for your bid, bookmark our show for coming up on Monday. We're not doing a Saturday show because we are doing a Monday show. And Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are doing a Monday show on Veterans Day. It is the Veterans Day Raid Train to honor our veterans. My husband is a veteran. And you've unlocked bronze. So we are doing that show. I just picked up all kinds of auction stuff yesterday, so I'm going to have all kinds of great new items for Monday's show. All right, we have this little poodle figurine. This isn't vintage, but they are cute. At one point I had 7 or 8 of these and they all sold. I'm pretty sure they're resin. They may be a ceramic, but I'm guessing resin. They're just adorable little poodle figurine. Oh, thank you, Mimi.
Thank you.
Thanks for your bid. We have a lot of great sellers on the Raid Train. All of them are either veterans, married to, or children of veterans. And kind of the thing with the Raid Train is they can sell whatever they want to sell. Thank you, Busy Bee Organizer. But during their show, they're going to talk about their veteran and just honor them for their service, telling stories about them and whatever else. So it's going to be kind of a fun Monday. Okay, go ahead.
All aboard. Join me at the Strap Your Boots Honoring Veterans Raid Train, November 11th.
All right, Up next, we have a spoon rest. And I know you guys have probably seen these around someplace before, but I thought it was pretty neat. It is an old Seagram's glass bottle that I don't even know how they get it in this shape, probably melted in somehow, with little beads wrapped around the top, but it's just a unique little spoon rest. And that is up and going. Thanks for looking at that. Next we have another set of serving utensils here. This is like the, I don't know if you call that a fork, but you have like the fork and the spoon. They are, I'm pretty sure they're plated. They're not real silver. On the back it says 40, it says something 48. Don't know what that means. I know it's not a real silver marking. We're going to put those up there. They're in good shape. It looks like maybe they just need a tad bit shining up. But they are going. Spork. There you go. We got a spork. Thank you. All right. We have one more serving utensil here. This one is new in the box. Don't think it's ever been used. Let me pull it out real quick. This is plated, not real silver. So it is still in all the original wrapping inside the box. So I haven't even taken it out yet. It is the spoon that's shown on the box though, and that is going. Thanks for looking at that. Now, if you're a turtle lover, we have a little collection of turtles here. Some miscellaneous turtles that I have just, I don't know, accumulated somehow. So we have 5 turtles. You'll get all 5. This one is probably a resin. Cute little guy. And then we've got this little bobblehead one. My husband was telling me a story that this is a little Mexican turtle. And what was that called?
Alebrije.
He'll say it.
Alebrije.
Yes, I cannot talk Spanish as well as he can. And then we got this one. This is just a painted rock, but whoever did it did such a great job. Even has cute little eyes and a smile. And then there's a little turtle candle, and this little turtle breaking out of his shell, which reminds me of the sea turtles in Georgia. So you get all 5 of those for $1. Up and going. Thank you for your bid. Miss Chris, going to you. Thank you so much. All right, up next is a vintage, possibly antique, little child's cup with the 2 handles and 2 really old spoons that would go with it. So we've got the very little children's spoons. There is some marking on the back. Again, I can't read it. They all do have a lot of tarnish on them. I cannot read that. I'm pretty sure they're plated. I doubt that they're real silver.
Yes.
I did not sell them. I can run them again. We'll go ahead and get this little child set going here. And then we will run the clothespins again and the music books. So these are great for vignettes, or just to add to your little like country primitive decor. Thanks for looking at that. All right, we have our little clothespins. It is a set of 5. And they're just tied together. They can be untied. Just put a little piece of ribbon around them. And they are up and going. And thank you so much. We'll send that out to you. If you want any more, let me know. I have 4 more of these, so I'm happy to continue to run it. Just let me know. We'll run some of the music pages here. And let's see, just because I'm not, pull them out of the box. All right. We are going to do this. Instead of trying to count out 5, we will run a whole stack of them. I'm sure there's more than 5 there. We'll just run that whole stack. So we have You Call Everybody Darling, Songmasters. Now these are old and fallen apart. They're like little booklets. We have Bluebird of Happiness, Maybe You'll Be There, Brush Those Tears From Your Eyes, Down by the Station. So all kinds of different ones here. You get all of that for $1. Up and going. Thanks for your bid. Thank you so much. We'll add that to your box. I do have more of these. Again, just throw it in the chat if you want me to run another set of those. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and just throw them up there and show you what I have really quick here. This is the last of them, so we will just make this a good deal here. All right, this is the last of what I have on those. This one's a nice thick book, music book. We have some older ones. We have a few that are just pages. We have, let's see, oh goodness, some that are just pages, some more books. This looks like a little kid colored an old Christmas one. More that are just pages, and some more books. So there's a whole bunch of them there. We're going to run all of those. See if I can find it. What did I just do with it? I just lost it. And of course I lost it. All right, quick add. Okay, hold on.
I got it.
All right. My husband says he found it here. He's running them. And they are going. You get all of those. Whole bunch of them. Far more than 5. It's everything I have left if you're interested. Thanks for your bid. Now, Mark will add that to your box. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
These are great for junk journals, scrapbook. I'm sure there's plenty of other uses. You can probably even frame some of the cool looking ones. All right, up next we have 2 napkin rings. One of them has a little bit, it looks like old candle wax on it, but it comes right off. I could probably even get it all cleaned up before I ship it out. But these are 2 silver plated napkin rings. They are pretty. Maybe you don't need 4, maybe you just need 2. They're up and going. They also work great if you have thin curtains. You can use them to hold curtains together. Thank you for looking at that. We have a set of these 3 little, well, I don't even know what I call them. I call them crocks, little ceramic pots.
Good morning, it's Fish.
These, I call them pots, but I'm not even sure what they're used for. They kind of look like shot glasses, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think they're shot glasses. They are contemporary. This one says made in Texas. So I don't know. There's 3 of them. They're little pots. Maybe you can put succulents in there. They're about, I don't know, 2-3 inches tall. But you get all 3 of those. Thanks for looking at that. We have a neat little decorative plate from Italy here. This is one that is like 3D. So it reminds me of like the Garden of Eden scene is what it reminds me of, with the boy and the girl here, and they are like 3D, so you can feel like they're raised along with the tree and everything on there. This is from Italy, so you can see on the back what it says there. I cannot read what it says. I have no idea, something, but it's from Italy. I can't read that one. No chips or cracks. Real cute little decorative plate for $1, up and going. Thanks for your bid. Busy Bee Organizer, thank you so much. And you unlocked bronze.
Welcome to bronze level.
Next we have 2 little glass bowls. Always can use little bowls for different things. These are just pretty basic, but they do have a really pretty scalloped edge. There's no chips or cracks on them. Good little dessert bowls or candy dishes. And that is up and going. If you're just joining, we are doing a show on Monday. It's our Veterans Day Raid Train. We are not going to be on Saturday because we're doing the bigger show on Monday. And I just went yesterday and picked up all kinds of auction stuff, so I'm going to have all kinds of great, brand new, cool things to bring to you on Monday. Up next, though, we have this oriental-looking teacup. It is really neat. I love the handle on it. Look at the shape of that handle. It is kind of different. Blues and whites with just a dab of orange in there to add some color to it. And at the bottom, you get that little surprise of the flower on the inside. And then you get the great little saucer that goes with it. Really pretty, especially if you do the blue and white kind of decor and you get that touch of color. That is up and going. Thanks for looking at that. Up next is the Christmas items I have today. So I have a box about 3/4 of the way full here of Hallmark ornaments. So this would just be 3 random ornaments pulled from that.
Thank you so much. We tried, especially we want to make sure that you get your items in one piece.
Oh, thank you so much. So you get 3 random pulls of a Hallmark keepsake ornaments. They all come in their original box. And there's just all different types of ornaments, just of Hallmark over the years. I'm going to open one of these boxes. Now, they have the original box, but the packing on the inside is mainly tissue paper. So it's not that like the plastic packing that came originally with the Hallmark. So these were somebody's cherished ornaments at one time. And so they have been used, but I have opened every single one of them, and they all are in good shape still. And you get 3 of them for $1. Thanks for looking at that. We actually, on the last show we had, we sold a large glass piece of Italian glass, I think it was, and it was so delicate. I was so afraid of packing it. As I called my husband, I'm like, you need to come down here and help me pack. Just this one piece of glass, because I was just so nervous of making sure it was done right. All right, we have a little tin here. Just, everybody, I say everybody, a lot of people like tins. Either they collect them or they use them for various purposes. This one, I don't know where it's from. It's Barton's Chocolates. Barton's Confectionaires, I don't know, Almond Kisses. I love that it's black and colorful. That's appealing to me. It was a little rusty crusty on the bottom. I can open it real quick. Okay, maybe I can't. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of manpower to get that open. There we go. Rusty crusty on the inside too. So it'd be good to use to put anything but food items in. Up and going. If you guys like tins, I just got from auction yesterday some old like spice tins, and some of them are still full, and we're talking like 40s and 50s. So I haven't even got to unpack everything yet. I'll have those in Monday's show. And then we have a blue tin. This one is really fun. Looks like, I don't know, big water kind of look to me. Not even sure who makes this. On the top is a neat little bird. This one's clean. Let's see who makes it. It says it on the bottom here. Dutch Candies out of Pennsylvania. All right, up next we have two adorable little birds. These are probably a little more contemporary than they are vintage, but they're great to add if you just need a little shelf sitter somewhere or add to a vignette. This one has a nice glaze on it. It is like a ceramic feel with a nice glaze. Good morning, Nicole. How are you? So it's just a cute little one. And then this one is probably resin, and it has like this rough kind of like burlap type look to it. But they are both in great shape. Yes, me too, still waking up. Our week is going pretty good, fairly well, somewhere in there. We actually, so I haven't talked about it a whole lot. Thank you for your bid. We are named after Zoe T. Zoe is our daughter, and she is 14 years old, competitive cheerleader. Thank you, Mark. And of course, our whole world pretty much revolves around her. She's our youngest baby out of 5 kids, and 2 weeks ago we started homeschooling. So we are on this adventure of kind of learning the ins and outs of homeschooling and in the beginning stages of it. So that's pretty much how our week has been, just kind of consumed with figuring all that out. All right, we have 2 small little pictures. And I really like these ones. Well, okay. They're wood, but then on this part here, the picture part is like cloth. It's not under glass. It's a very thin metal that frames around it, but this is like a cloth. It's like a little print on cloth. It's pretty neat. Plain wood on the back, and that's on both of them. And they're just that old vintagey look of the ladies playing music or sitting in the garden. And they are small, so if you have just that little type of area that needs something. Thanks for looking at that. Whoa, okay, I'm not breaking anything, just sounds like it. We have a set of 4 little village pieces. I'm not sure what else to call these. They are like flat, like on the back they're flat, so they're thin little pieces that stand up, but they look like a village. So you get the music theater, the tea shop, looks like somebody's house, and a little church. You get all 4 pieces. Thanks for your bid. And thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you.
All right, up next, let's see, what do we have? Okay. I put vintage or antique because I'm not sure on these, if they're vintage or they're antique. I don't know the age of them. They do have quite a bit of tarnish on them, and you get 5 total pieces, and you get like these little, what I'm guessing would be like little butter knives, or like a knife to use with some type of a spread. And I'm trying to see if there is a marking on there, but I can't read it on the top. And then you get this little fork piece and the spoon. So it's all 5 pieces. Not sure of the age. I know they're not contemporary, that's for sure, but I don't know how to date them, so. Thanks for looking. We have one, oh, that's really loud. We have one last utensil, and this would be great for the primitive people out there if you have that type of decor, or you want to sell that type of decor. This is a ladle. Thank you so much for stopping by the show. Have a great day. This is a ladle, and what I like about it is it has this cute little rose at the top. It is rusty crusty, but it is a fun one to maybe throw into a crock or add into a vignette of some sort. We do have a few rusty crusty pieces today. I used to do just solely primitive shows, like at least once a month, and now I've just kind of moved to just sprinkling those items throughout shows instead of doing like focused shows. So we have this big old hook, which I think is so neat, to hang up on a wall somewhere, or to add into something for your primitive decor. So we have that piece, and that is going to run for $1. Even hang it over the side of a crock would look kind of neat, I think. And then we also have a primitive fork here. So you have the metal top, the wooden bottom, nice and rusty crusty. That one has a little spot on the end where you can hang it up. So that would be another fun one for a decor piece to hang on the wall or throw into one of your big crocks. And then finally, to go with all that enamelware, that seems popular with the kind of the primitive type finds, is a little enamelware spoon. So it's a white and black. Some of the black around the edges have been wore off, but it is your enamelware spoon. Or before the primitive was so big, it was a camp spoon. That's what we used to use them for when I was young. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let's see. We are going to go back, and we're going to run one of the clothespins again. So this is the vintage clothespins. You get 5 of them. Let's see if we can get them to stand up like the other ones. Ah, there we go. 5 vintage clothespins with just a little piece of ribbon tied around them. And those are up and going. Thanks for looking at that. We are going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. I think, let me take a quick look. If I noticed right earlier, there is a raid train going on today that looked really fun. Let's see if I can figure out who's on it right now, or if it's even started. No, it has not started. So let's see. East Coast Eclectics on. I love Jody. She's wonderful. Let's go. You too. Everybody have a great day. Let's go take a visit to Jody. Thanks for stopping by, and please come and see us on Monday on the raid train.
traffic